and we are now joined by Reno Mahe on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline, new running backs coach at BYU. Reno, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
What's the feeling like as you get ready for spring football?
It's been busy.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
It's been busy. So busy is good, though. We're all pretty excited. Just having fun and can't wait to get back out there on the field tomorrow. So, again, busy, but enjoying it, enjoying every minute of it.
A lot of the excitement around the running backs in particular is about Jamal Williams. What can you tell us about his progress so far?
Oh, man, what a smart kid. All my running backs, and I don't know if it was just because I was a knucklehead back when I was here, but I always thought we were always like just the guys that, I don't know, they're really smart, and they impress me with their intelligence. But even more impressing with these guys is, man, these guys give a lot of effort. Like, they go fast, when we're talking about just walk through, and this is just walk through, and they go 100 miles an hour. It's like, guys, walk through, slow down. And so, at least if they're going to make a mistake, they're going to make it 100 miles an hour.
Reno Mahe with us on BYU Sports Nation, new running backs coach, former NFL guy, now taking on the coaching role. Reno, what's been the biggest change for you going from a player's mentality now to your first ever coaching responsibility?
There's just a lot of different nuances of coaching. A lot of people will probably assume it's football, but there's, you've got the recruiting aspect of it, you've got the school aspect of it, and primarily here at BYU, that there's a lot more to it, making sure that everyone, like, for example, that we got to get all our kids, all their endorsements have to be in, their ecclesiastical endorsement. There's a lot of different things you deal with here at BYU, and you're trying to get all those things. You're trying to get all those things done with these kids, and then it's kind of fun now. You get to start doing football things, X's and O's, and then you get to start learning what's going on in Coach Detmer's head and what he's trying to do as an offense, what we're trying to establish, and then it's something that us as position coaches have to pass on to our specific players. This is what he's looking for. This is what we're looking to do, and this is, on this play, and so all in all, at the same time, you got a head coach like Kalani that's making it fun. It's not just all work and it's not just all play, but it's a nice balance.
There's some real playmakers in that room with you. What's it going to be like to have seniors, Jamal Williams, Algernon Brown, and then you have sophomore Squally Canada, Riley Bird, among others, in that group?
So back when I was in Philly, I remember asking my running back coach, Ted Williams, what's hard about coaching, what he likes about coaching. Probably my second or third year when I was in Philly. And one of the things he said to me was, well, coaching is pretty simple. You get the players, your job's easy. You don't get players, you don't work your butt off. And so, fortunately for me, I got a lot of players. And so they're going to make my job. So
you're not going to have to work your butt off? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not going to have to work my butt off. I always tell these guys, man, you guys are going to make me look good. And so part of it for me is, having to gain these guys' trust, gain their respect, and help them, do everything I can to where I can help them succeed in whatever it is. It's like something I talked to them about today. That I care more about effort and hard work than I do about how intelligent they are. Like, if you can, that's something I'm gonna focus on. If you're giving me effort and you're getting better, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, the book smart kid, the kid that's smarter than everyone. It's not how smart you are, but I just want effort. And these kids, there's a reason why they're here. They have the ability. I'm just trying to kind of pass on what I've learned. And a lot of it is they'll play faster, they'll play harder if they know what they're supposed to be doing.
Reno Mahe, you can follow him on Twitter at Reno Mahe. Played 5 seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles, now the new running backs coach at BYU. We learned recently that Francis Bernard will make the switch from running back to the defensive side of the ball as a linebacker. What went into that decision of moving a guy that proved himself at the running back position last year and now is going to be a linebacker?
So that's something that kind of came right when I first came on staff. I had caught wind that he was wanting to play linebacker. And I'm more of the mindset that I want these kids to do what they want. You know, we feel like he's a good enough athlete that he could play on either side of the ball. And if that's what he wants to do and that's what he wants to try out, we're still in spring. And so that's what he wanted to do and that's what he wanted to try out. So I said, okay, by all means, I supported him. The linebacker coach was excited to have someone of his skill set over there. So it was, you know, for me, we've got, you know, plenty of guys in that same, you know, you got Algie, you had Ai, you had Braden El-Bakri. So you got guys. And it made it easier for me. One less guy that I have to deal with.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of talent in that room, and moving him to linebacker maybe gets him on the field a little more. Who knows? Final question for you, Reno. What will be the emphasis for the offense in this spring camp?
I think a lot of that is just we're gonna try to establish an identity, whatever that identity is. We're going to establish an identity, and we're going to emphasize teamwork, protecting each other, working together, and learning what Coach Detmer has in store for everybody. So I'm not trying to give you guys too much secrets.
Yeah, don't give us everything. We want some intrigue here, man.
Save something. Give us something to talk about later. Yeah, that's just fine. Reno, it's great to talk to you. Good to have you back at BYU, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, anytime, guys. Thanks for having me.
Reno Mahe on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, your values, your timeline, your financial future.